And I remember guys that I would follow, and I'd be like, man, that guy's crushing it. He's balling. And then I actually got to meet these guys, and I realized they're all cap.
Exactly, same.
And it was crazy to me because I'm like, holy, I used to look up to this dude thinking he was a fucking baller.
Me too.
And I'm balling more than he is.
Yeah.
Right? So you definitely got to be careful, man. But one thing I very quickly realized, bro, is there's a lot of guys out there who claim they're experts in e-commerce and all this bullshit, but they don't even got a mother warehouse, right? Like they don't even, you ask them questions and they don't even know how to answer you. Right. So definitely you want to be careful, educate yourself a little bit, and just know how to ask the right proper questions, bro. You'll know a capper, if you pay attention and you ask the right questions.
Oh, okay. So most of the people, so it's not different types of e-commerce. Everybody that does e-commerce should have a warehouse, basically, if they
I mean, pretty much, bro. If you're doing millions on e-commerce, where the fuck do you store that product? Even if it is for just a couple days while you ship it off to Amazon or wherever you're going to ship it off to, right?
Yeah.
That product has to arrive somewhere. And I know these guys all but drop shipping, man, that's all cap, bro.
Yeah, damn.
There is a way to drop ship. I'm not saying that there isn't, bro, but I'm just saying there's definitely a lot more work that goes into it, right? But that's why people hire somebody like me, right? Because then I deal with all that headache that they don't want to deal with. For sure, but there's a lot of cappers out there, man, and a lot of them, sometimes I just get a little frustrated because a lot of them are very well-known people, bro, with millions of followers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
It's because, you know what I think, bro? I think it's because some people will okay, let's say if you see somebody on social media and they got this nice lifestyle, what they would do is a place like Miami, they can rent the cars.
Right.
Did you know somebody can literally go to a jet hangar and put a sticker on the side of a jet with their logo?
See, I didn't know that.
Did you?
But I recently found out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know that you can literally find somebody who's jet's not doing so well, right?
Right.
And pay them to actually wrap the jet in your name and logo and just let it sit there for advertising purposes?
Damn.
Like, it's a lot of cap out here. You know what I mean? But people don't understand how to make themselves look glamorous,
right?
For people to actually tap in with them. Some people do learn it. They be like, oh shit, all I got to do is do that. So I will have a person like, hey, bro, so I'm gonna take a picture in your car, and then I'm gonna go to the jet hangar, and then I'm gonna do this, and they'll make everything look good, so everything can turn real.
Right.
It's like the fake it till you make it method.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's basically what they're doing. And actually closing people, and people believe in this and doing that. And even with the followers, they're not paying like $250. I'm paying $250,000 a month in ads. Damn. They're not spending that much. They're gonna give you the vision. Oh, I'm about to pay for the blue check, and I'm about to shoot my followers up to 2 million or 5 million or 10 million, right? And then it be all cap.
Right.
But they can still, since you don't know anything about social media,
right?
You know what I mean? You go in there, you look, you like, wow, this fucking guy has 10 million followers, 20 million followers, right? And you believe everything they say.
Yeah.
So that's the way of knowing, which you can easily start digging a little bit deeper. For anybody that's watching, you want to know if somebody really got money. Okay. First, you want to try to Google them.
Okay.
Try to see their network. You know what I mean? Like, go on Google. You know what I mean? See if they got real press. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you can go on Google and see, let me see what blog, what real major blog posted about this person.
Right.
Let me dig really deep on a person before I hand them this crazy sack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They should be on all the blogs, the internet blogs, and not just Instagram blogs, but the actual Google internet blogs.
Right.
Maybe Complex, Spader, you know what I mean? Double XL, shit like that. That's credible blogs, not fake ass blogs. But these are ways to find out a little bit more about people before you get to dealing.
Yeah.
And most likely, if they got the bag, you should be able to call around Miami and they'll tell you, yeah, dude got some money. You know what I'm saying? Unless they hating on the person. But most of the time, no, they'll know, dude, major. Yeah. And you can see it in the connections of people, who's all giving this guy money? Who's all dealing with this guy for a reason? So that's how I sort them out, because I look at it I done found out a lot of people was cap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, oh, well, even the lane of, most of the time you'll see people that with a lot of money, most of the time they got either rich parents or they got big investors.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it be the whole time, you would think what the fuck? So,
Okay. See, I just wrote that shit down, bro, because I got that is a good way, right? Because, bro, I think it is important, though. It's like you said, dig around. Do a little research, right? Because most people who do get involved in those get-rich-quicks, it's their last little bit of money they got, right? So you'd think you'd want to do a little more research, bro. But then, bro, what these motherfuckers end up doing that pisses me off is they end up giving the industry a bad fucking name, right?
No, for sure.
Not everybody's a fucking scammer, right? There's real motherfuckers out there who really can help you level up. Yeah. But because their cousin got fucked over by this guy, now they think everybody's like that. So, yeah, we gotta, man, figure that shit out. How the fuck we get rid of these guys, bro?
No, for sure. So what you think about like having a subscription-based site that will drive people to your site to be able to, like, you know, help them out?
I think that's a fucking beautiful model, bro. And in fact, this is something that's more recent for me, bro, because as you know, in fact, this is a conversation that you and I had, some knowledge that you dropped on me, bro, is I was always that high ticket guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to find somebody who can afford 40 to 100K. Right. Because that's how we make money. We need those big ticket people. But then you made a point to me once, bro. You're like, bro, there's a lot of people who don't have that 40, 100K, but they got $50, $20, right? And they want something from you, right?
To learn.
Right? Yeah. And so, you know, once implementing that, it was like, holy fuck, right? And this shit adds up, right? When you got thousands of people, right, who are paying, then it really does add up, and it adds up quick, man.
Like I was telling people, like, you know, I be doing promo on my page, and if you think about it, if I can close 3,000-4,000 people on $50, $75, $60, $100, think about it, do the math on that just off promo, and then, you know, phone calls. Literally, you can make a lot of money just off doing small things because they don't always have to be high tickets. But a lot of times, you don't see a lot of celebrities doing it because they have pride issues. They be like, oh, I don't want to go this low. People are going to call me broke.
Right.
But this is the sauce to get not broke.
Just, So
it's like, what do you know, but everybody got their wave, but then you would notice it when they start seeing you get real successful,
right?
Guess what? They'll watch you for a while, you steady leveling up, then everybody will copy.
Right.
It happens all the time, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, long as you are staying focused, spending the money you need to spend on ads, making the right connections, you're going to get successful.
Yeah.
You feel me? So.
Well, that's the thing, bro. That's one thing that you actually told me when you and I first met, bro, is, you know, really it's just putting yourself out there, letting people know, right? They got to see you, right? They got to see you, especially in this type of industry, right? Like, people got to know who the fuck I am, right? In today's world, bro, it's all about attention.
Yeah. You know why, though? Because you got so much competition.
Right. Yeah.
Just think about all the people you going up against in this space, right? Like, you killing it and everything, but it's still guys that's like, going crazy with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they might not come off as flashy, but at the same time, it's like, we all know that it's flashy. They got this, they got the boats, they got the Lamborghini this, and they got the crazy $1 million watch. And you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, damn, how do I, because like once these people catch the culture, once they catch like the world's eyes, it's like, okay, I throw myself in front of them. What am I presenting to them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, like me, I see everybody doing their education thing or whatever. They might put on their suits.
Right.
They might, you know, go stand up in front of this. And I come a different way and a different approach, which makes me different.
Right.
And I'll be able to, you know, people see me and they rock with me. Like, oh, yeah, like, because they can relate to me.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
It's like seeing a rapper.
Yeah.
You see a rapper, you like, oh, shit, this rapper. You know what I mean? So it's like, if it's a rapper education guy, then they like, oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like you said, like, when I see, like, a lot of people, like, pursuing other things, I'm just like, well, I can't watch it for too long.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, it's not entertaining enough.
Yeah.
So what I do is I jump in and out of everything and do a little bit of everything to be actual entertaining to be able to watch. So, because I know if you watch me and I teach you something, you're going to actually learn because you're listening to what I'm doing. You're worried about what's next.
Right.
You're like, what are you finna say next?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my goal is to teach everybody that's really watching. Like, if you're really watching me, I'm going to tell you.
You'll learn something, yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people, bro, that was watching me, in 2020, 2021, really learned how to clean their credit from me. You know what I mean? They didn't know shit about no trade line or no primary or none of that stuff, bro. Once they started learning about that, they was like, bro, thank you, bro. I did not know what that was. And I didn't even know you can take stuff off your credit. I didn't know this and I didn't know that. So by me telling them that, by being entertaining and flashy and having that rapper approach, I took it on that lane like that.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Other ways is cool, but I just got my wave, and I'm like the only person that's in it, which just makes you different, and you end up making a lot more money.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, bro. 100%. And that's one thing, again, bro, that you taught me and showed me too, bro, because I've never really been a flashy guy. Yeah. Right? I just haven't. And I very quickly realized that, unfortunately, that's what people want to fucking see. They want to see me flash. They want to see me show up, right? Like, bro, I mean, I bought a yacht a few years ago, $4 million yacht. I've never told anybody about it, right? And you're the one that told me, like, bro, people got to see that shit, right? Yeah. They got to see you winning. They got to see you be entertaining and shit so they can learn some shit.
Yeah, and you know why? Because, like what we were just saying earlier, because it's too much cap out here.
Yeah.
So for instance, right, let's say if a person is not as flashy, right?
Right.
Which some of the most richest people in the world don't seem like they're flashy, but they really are flashy because they got a $200 million yacht and they got a $30 million car and they got a $40 million. That's not flashy.
Yeah, that's flashy.
What I mean? Even when they dress, they don't dress like with name brands, like with all the flashy. The sweater will be $40,000.
Right.
The shoes will be $3,000. The watch is $2, $3, $4, $5 million. But to us, it looks plain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can tell that they're very wealthy. But how the culture is set up like, okay, well, I don't think that they're that wealthy because they're not flashy like this.
Yeah,
but they have their own type of flashy.
Yeah.
Like I got my own type of flashy. Grant Cardone might have his own type of flashy.
Yeah.
But it's both flashy in a way.
Either way.
It's just a more professional type of flashy. Then this is more rapper type of flashy.
Yeah, more swag.
Exactly. So it's kind of like
flash.
We have to look at different levels of flashiness, but it's still the same. Like, but not doing none of that, won't make people just overly interested. Yeah. Even if we look at a person like Jay Paul. Jay Paul clearly is flashy, correct?
Right. Hell yeah.
But people but let's just say if he wasn't flashy, then it'll be kind of boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but you see the flash in the way the camera set up and the way that he do things, it was like, okay, cool, I like that. I'm gonna gravitate to that. Yeah. You follow him. Because you like the way he does his ads. You like everything has a sauce to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the mansion and this and that. Because people got to see like, okay, there's somebody I can look up to.
Right.
You got to become the person that people want to look up to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?